If you didn't know, now you know. You're rocking with the best. I am he is I, and you ain't shit. I tell your mama you ain't shit. What I really need for you to do, and this is very important, if you ain't already doing it, like, subscribe, follow, share, keep your hating ass comments to yourself, because I don't think you want that smoke. Speaking of smoke, if you got them, light them. If you're on parole, hide them. It's the Paper Chaser Cannabis Review, where all things review cannabis and all cannabis is reviewed. Today, I want to welcome y'all back to another episode of Black History Month session with the Paper Chasers. I've been bringing y'all new Black history for the past couple days since we are in the month of February, and I'm trying to bring you black people that you may not be aware of, also while staying along the lines of great black paper chasers of all time, you know what I'm saying? And today is no fucking different. But I know y'all want to know what's inside this blunt first. So inside this blunt, I got some nice E85 by Grandy Flora Genetics, you know what I'm saying? If you're unfamiliar with E85, you can go back a few videos and reacclimate yourself with what E85 is. But with no further ado from me to you, so today, ooh, that lighter ran out. By the time we smoke this next blunt, we're gonna need some more motherfucking fire. But today, I'm gonna bring y'all the first black billionaire in America. His name is Robert Johnson. Now, Robert Johnson may be familiar to some, but he's probably unfamiliar to others. Let me tell you about Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson is the man who started BET, Black Entertainment Television. In 1980, Robert Johnson founded Black Entertainment Television as the first channel directed at black viewers. He took a $15,000 loan out and made it jump, you know what I'm saying? When BET first aired in 1980, it only was on for 2 hours on Friday night. Ain't that crazy? If you're my age, you remember BET for all kinds of shows like Video Soul with Donnie Simpson, Video LP, you know what I'm saying, Rap City, and so on and so forth. Sita in the House, I think that's what the little cartoon chick name was, but from 1980 to 1985, BET operated in the zero profit margin. It didn't turn a profit until 1985. He stuck with his plan to keep getting that bag. Now, in 2001, here you go, Blackhead. In 2001, he sold BET to Viacom. Viacom, aka MTV / VH1, amongst other companies that they own, other different television networks. But it was sold for $3 billion. Now, his cut was $1 billion, which rocketed his net worth in 2001 to $1.3 billion, making him the first black billionaire in the United States. Now, let me tell you a few things about this gentleman's life. Robert Louis Johnson, born April 18, 1946, he is still amongst us, among the living. He's an American entrepreneur, media magnate, executive philanthropist, and investor. Like I already said, he's a co-founder of BET. He also founded the RLJ Companies, a holding company that invests in various business sectors. He also is the former owner of the Charlotte Bobcats, the first black owner in the NBA. And also, he is the first black person to have a black-owned company on the New York Stock Exchange. You know what I'm saying? Robert Johnson, amazing American, you feel me? As a youth, he was born in Hickory, Mississippi, the 9th out of 10 children, so they was deep as hell. His parents, his mama's name was Edna, his daddy's name was Archie. His mother was a school teacher and his father was a farmer. The parents moved the family to Freeport, Illinois when he was a child. He was an honor student in high school. He graduated from the University of Illinois in 1968 with a bachelor's degree in social studies. While at the University of Illinois, Johnson became a member of the Beta chapter of the Kappa Alpha Sigh! He received his master's degree in public affairs from the Woodrow Wilson School at Princeton University in 1972. So, Mr. Johnson has been a paper chaser for as long as he's been around in the game. By January of 2009, Ion Media had another sub-channel network, Urban TV, and they worked with Bob Johnson in targeting programming to African American viewers. Whether that is ratchet TV or informative TV, that is a matter of opinion. In 2013, Johnson was a member of the board of directors for RLJ Entertainment, KB Home, Lowe's Company Inc., Strayer Education, Think Finance. He's on the NBA Board of Governors, the Business Council, and the Smithsonian Institute National Museum of African American History and Culture. My man's got his hands in a lot of shit for the culture. Also in 2016, Johnson finalized a partnership agreement with AMC Networks through his RLJ company after launching its own video-on-demand streaming service called Urban Movie Channel. According to the agreement, AMC will use its programming and distribution clout to benefit Acorn and UMC. Additionally, the RLJ-AMC partnership would allow for greater investment in content from African American creatives. Johnson emphasized the agreement called for AMC to provide RLJ with $60 million loan on a 7-year term and $5 million on a 1-year term. AMC have received warrants to purchase at least 20 million shares, or the equivalent of 50% of the company. The time frame for exercising those warrants is open-ended. Now, along with all that other stuff, in 2011, Johnson worked with Morgan Freeman to raise funds for the hurricane preparedness in the Bahamas. Johnson released a neckwear line in coordination with PVH and the Ella Rose collection. The RLJ Ella Rose African Tie collection, to be exact. In 2012, the benefits the charitable organization Malaria No More. In 2007, Johnson created the Liberia Enterprise Development Fund with a $30 million investment. The funds provide credit for Liberian entrepreneurs. Mr. Johnson also made noise in 2008 when he became a large critic of presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. Johnson said, "As an African American, I am frankly insulted that the Obama campaign would imply that we are so stupid that we would think Bill and Hillary Clinton, who have been deeply and emotionally involved in black issues when Barack Obama was doing something in the neighborhood, that I won't say what he was doing, but he said it in his book." This statement was widely interpreted as a criticism of Obama's acknowledged use of marijuana in his youth. The Clinton campaign denied this, submitting that the comments were referring to Obama's work as a community organizer. In subsequent days, Johnson was roundly criticized for his comments as hypocritical, given the prodigious glorification of drug use and sale by artists prominently featured on BET. So, they ain't gonna let you get away with nothing. You can't talk about those people without being without there being some form of retribution after that. You know what I'm saying? They want to label them all kinds of crazy stuff. But I don't give a shit about none of that. This is another paper chaser, top categorized people. You know what I'm saying? America's first black billionaire. And like I said, the shit didn't happen until 2001. You know what I'm saying? So, again, like I told you before, you can be whatever the fuck it is that you want to be. Here you go, Black Hand. You're just going to have to put in that work. It ain't going to be no easy work. It's going to be hard, goddamn work to do and to succeed at something that you want to succeed. I appreciate y'all eyes and y'all time. This channel's for free, so I never ask you for a dime. I hope y'all stay high, stay safe, and try not to catch a fucking case.